Tubor ka Batisi TV. Lawan Rashapi da ka Frank Motors. The dark is here to rule.
Ka IZ Group of Institution Bangalore, kadai ke college babhatam nagabanta ka jingkuli nursing but paramedical course, hospital training, pinyo scholarship but 6% ka kam, haki hospital bahedo India but shabari. Nabanta ka jingkuli ka jingseo ka baret but hila ban layu ban kuli da ka education loan. Hila ruban shukola ho number khandai nyo saw san riu pranot. Lani khandai pran riu laisan, ar riu khandai pra.
In fact, this has erupted right from last month, the question of this roster. And we had discussed this with the Chief Minister. As a party, we are part of the government, and we have addressed this issue with him. And he has initiated the presentation to be given to enlighten all the elected MLAs by convening different meetings, giving a presentation to all the members. I attended the meetings of all, along with all my colleagues, MLAs, in a meeting held by, called by the Chief Minister, in the meeting of all the MLAs of the MDAs. Again thereafter, a meeting of all the MLAs of all the political parties. That also has been convened. Now what is left, as far as I can understand, is that there's a meeting of all the stakeholders, including the NGOs, etc., will be completed sometimes this process by before end of this year, this month. So we felt after we have seen the presentation given by the government, we felt that we have to sit down, discuss. So post 17 and post 19th presentation by the government, we sat in 2 meetings. This is the second meeting. No? And today we decided that it will be appropriate and wise for the government to make the effective of this roster system from now onwards. Now there are a lot of questions which arise in the presentation, which as a party, on that day when the meeting convened by the Chief Minister for all MLAs of the MDAs, we had raised some points, and where we have also informed the Chief Minister on the day that there might be some queries or some clarifications. There might be. If needed, we will come back to the Chief Minister to get these clarifications as far as presentation and implementation of the roster system. This is not the first meeting, but this is part of the series of meetings that we have had for quite some time, where we have deliberated on the issue of roster system. Now, when we talk about roster system, now here why we have to address this issue all of a sudden. The point here is that after we have seen that couple of appointments have been issued, and the result, the outcome of that process of interview was as such that put a question, and where a concern has arisen that has to be deliberated and that has to be discussed. So, because of a lot of areas of concern that we have seen, we felt that the implementation of roster should be henceforth, prospectively, from now onwards, but by not maintaining the roster from 1972. Well, I think I have nothing to say about other political parties, but what I would like to say here that the Chief Minister, the Cabinet are there, so I think they will look into all this as far as this. But from our party, I would like to make it very clear that this is a policy matter. It is there are a lot of things to be debated. There are a lot of things to be discussed across the table, which I personally feel that that is the right platform for anyone, for any issues, for any grievances which we feel we have to address this issue. We have to understand here that is the first part of the matter, which is the roster system. The roster system is with regards to the present reservation policy. Now, I would like to make it very clear here that as a party, we had mentioned very clearly, and nobody can deny this, and we will never deny it also, that in our manifesto, the subject of reviewing of the reservation policy is there. We will initiate this also, and we will address this also in the right platform, and we will discuss this matter with the government, since we are also part of the government, and where we will address the concerns of what needs to be reviewed on this reservation policy. But there are not proper records maintained. There is no proper rosters register being maintained for all these years. So it will not be appropriate for anyone to consider that the records available now are correct. So therefore, we felt that it will be wise for all of us that the implementation of the roster system, which is the effect of the reservation policy, be implemented henceforth, means from now onwards. As already mentioned by the Chief Minister, which will be convened by one of the minister of the cabinet minister of the government, and where we are going to nominate one of our MLA to represent on our behalf in that committee to address all those concerns and issues which regards to the roster system. I would be very specific on this, on the roster system.